Alright, oh yeah. Okay, so oh yeah, I met this. I had this friend once when I was younger. That was an interesting story. I'm gonna give taking it just a moment. I need to relax. I don't feel very relaxed right now. Okay, so I still remember his name. I'm gonna look him up one day on Facebook, see what he's up to. He's probably in jail again or something. He's a troublemaker. But okay, so it started like this. So I was in school and I was outside, playground and stuff, you know, recess. And it was like, that's cool. I was like, I don't know, I was young though. I was, grade 6 or below that, something like that. I was a little AI guy. And glasses, big old glasses, and if you can see this. Glasses, I was just a complete geek. I think this was after this, around that time, I don't know, but yeah, it was a lot shorter. So this other guy, this little, I remember he's a blonde guy, probably about my height. He was a bit short, I don't know, I think my height. He comes up to me trying to, you know, the schoolyard, like, trying to bully people and stuff, trying to, hey, you fuckheads, I'm like, all that stuff, you know. Trying to start shit with me. He's, I just want to fuck you up, man, walk out. And then he comes back with this guy twice my size. And the guy's like, hey, you got a problem? You want to mess with my friend? I'm like, yeah, man, let's do the shit. Come on, what you gonna do? Come on, got right in his face, come on. And he's like, you want to come play ball with us? And ball against the wall, whatever it's called. I was like, what the fuck? So I don't know what happened there, but yeah, so we became friends with him. When him and his other friends, like the other guy, which is obviously he wasn't a real friend, he was just a kid playing around that, pulled him out of the thing to bully somebody. He was like the guys from Simpsons and even looked like them, you know, Jimbo and all them. Looked like them, I think Jimbo, not the bald one, the dark long, you know, well, they both are, the one, well, both of them. But, yeah, so that's him. I think he's like, oh man, this guy's not scared of me, man, so I gotta make friends with him. You know, bully mentality and shit, I don't know what it is, but get bullied, you know, bullies don't like being bullied. But, so we became friends. And then there was one day we were outside shopping mall. You know, we're prank calling, you know, using the payphone to prank call people. And we called this one prank call, we just called a random number. And we look, I think I mentioned this in a video before, but we were like, I don't know exactly how to say it, but like, hello, this is the Hedwood Scissorhands Manor. The Hedwood Scissorhands Estate. I think it's estate, they said. This is the Hedwood Scissorhands Estate. How may I help you? We looked at each other, we dropped that phone, we took off. We're like, what the fuck? We just got fucking, we got pranked by, it backfired on us. It was like they expected it. Maybe they're used to it or something. They have something ready for it. See random gone, they just start with it. So they tell all the friends, like, yeah, that's how we answer the phone. We can prank all these motherfuckers that try to prank calls. You watch, it scared us the fucking eye cheap. My bro us out there. We got the fuck out of there. But there's another thing. This guy got me to go to Sellers with him, store Sellers, in the shopping mall there, the same shopping mall. And I think there's anybody in Oshawa, 5 Points Mall. They're still there. I think it is. I don't know, but I think it was 5 Points Mall. Yeah, that's my crush street from me. I was crush street from that time. He got there. He's like, yo, I'm gonna steal some shit. You gonna help me? He's like, man, I don't steal no shit, but you know, peer pressure. You know, I'm a geek back there. I just, you know, whatever. I got a friend. I don't like him. And whatever. I'm gonna try to be cool or something. Like an idiot. And then I guess what he wants to steal is fishing supplies, like fishing hooks and stuff like that, and fishing baits and stuff. That's what he's trying to fucking steal, man. Seriously? No video games or nothing? Let's go steal some video games. The hell's this fishing hooks? I ain't in there for them right now. I am now, but back then I wasn't. That's not the thing you steal. I can expect them doing it here. There's probably something the youngins do down here. They probably go steal fishing supplies. Because that's the thing down here. Fishermen, it's in your blood. They fish. There's water like across the street from me, right there. Oh, shit. And several boats there. There's one boat there, there's another tipped boat. Like 2 big boats there. Like, your portion of boat, but not the small ones, just the medium-sized ones. But one's tipped over and the other one's just there, and that's cool. There's boats everywhere down here, and the wharfs for the boats and everything. I see people going by and sell boats, and they're fast boats or speed boats and all this stuff constantly. It's just cool. But that's off topic, I think. Yeah, so this guy, so yeah, I helped him. I have a big jacket, and that's, everyone knows that's the key. You see someone walk in the store with a big old jacket with big old pockets, watch that motherfucker. Because that's the key. I had this one friend, that's punk ass motherfucker. I know we were good friends at times, good friends. We were my best friend at the time, but then, we fell off and shit, and I ain't gonna get into the whole recent story about him because I don't want to, bring that out there. Talk to people about that because that's his personal business. But, yeah. Why did I bring it up? Oh, yeah, he always steal from the liquor stores. Like he was pro at it. Like, he always wore the biggest shit he could find, big pants with big old pockets, big old jacket with big old pockets. Straight over like 40 ounces and stuff. Once we got back to the house, he had the Cyclones. We walk up, he steps on the, the little step to get up on the step. Not step, just a, step. Doors. And he has 2 minutes and he steps on. One falls out, drops, bursts all over the place. Fuck, kidding me, bro. And there's like a whole group of us about to get drunk. A group of homies. Big hard ass motherfuckers. Also Cypher's motherfucker in there. Yeah, that was shitty. That really nice for us. That shit was pretty good. The Cyclones. I think they were called. But yeah, back to the other guy. So yeah, we stored fishing supplies, all that stuff. And then he's like, yo, we need someone to hide this. Yo, can I hide this in your garage? In the fucking, because in the garage, there's that upper part, the little sections hidden way up there, all that shit where you store stuff in. So young, peer pressure, like you said. So I gave into it. I was, a little geek. I was ready to scrap it if you want to scrap, but, I gave him the peer pressure otherwise. But, so I put him up there. Then one day I get the knock at the door, it's the parents, my parents came to me and then they brought me to their parents or whatever, some shit or stories that, so he went home with some of the supplies, a couple of the fishing things, and he showed the parents, yeah, look what I got, it's brand new, and all stuff. And where'd you get that from? Well, it's just, whatever, it's whatever, and brand new in the package. Oh, you didn't say it's brand new, you just, you had the mail, like, yeah, I got these, brands still in the package, I had to recognize them. Then they went to my parents, asked them about it. And they checked the thing, he confessed to it, he snitched on himself and me. Said, yeah, he did it in the thing. So they came, checked that, found them. They came at me, my parents, and it was like, oh man, then they made us go to sellers and go to the boss manager guy, sit down at the table and talk to him and apologize to him, try not to get him to charge us and shit. He didn't. He let it go, but yeah, that pretty much trouble. And then we finally had a falling out. It was probably because of that shit. Yeah, I think that's the end of our friendship. We ended it there. I don't remember a while after that. He was trying to get in fights with me at school. He talked shit about me and stuff. We always fucking got in a fight and stuff. I was like calling him out, like, yeah man, I'm right here if you need me. I'm right here if you want to do it. We never wanted to do it. I guess he already fucking backed up from me once. He knows I ain't backing up from him. Oh yes. But so that's the story of that guy. I keep almost actually just saying his name, but I can't do that. But so that's that guy. That was interesting. It started as enemies, like, they tried to bully me and shit, and then it ended as enemies, but old friendship in between. We were best friends for a while, like, we did all kind of shit. We did shit, I ain't gonna give some shit, cause but, yeah, he was trouble. There was some stories with him. Once we found his trailer, just sitting there in this open field, and there was nobody there and stuff, so we thought it was abandoned, so we went in there, started sniffing around, I think we, even grabbed a couple things, and then my stepdad, I think he said, where'd you get that from? Oh, we found this random trailer, they're empty, abandoned. sure it's abandoned? And he went and checked it. He's like, they ain't abandoned, Bo. They ain't abandoned. So we got in trouble for that. Got in trouble for that. Idiots. They were just exploring. They were seeing it. We're like, what's that doing here? Idiots. This old story fucking. I can't remember how it was. But yeah, he was a troublemaker. So that's that. I figured, you know, I don't know, maybe I don't know if this is supposed to be a comedy. I mean, an improv comedy, or just me talking about stuff. I don't know what that's how this is. You laughed at all of them. We call it a comedy. I don't know. I don't know if I would have laughed at it, but if you did, you did. I don't know what goes on there. You are. So I think that's that story. Okay, I ended now because that's that story because, yeah, I was trying karaoke, but that was just not going. I got maybe a couple songs, 2 songs maybe, but I was just too anxious today about that shit. I just couldn't get it up today. I was so happy about it. I was like, oh, I want to test out the new things. I think I figured out that it just ain't working. It just ain't coming out. I get every time I figure it out, and then I hit recording that just gone. You know, someone pressing the button, like somebody watching us, they're going to say they should watch or this or that. All the forces like behind that we can't see, maybe standing here right now, watching about the programming and maybe the computer simulation. And, oh yeah, God's that shit fucking with me. God, I think God's a comedian. God likes to laugh. I've seen it a lot of times. Like my last karaoke was on my birthday. My last karaoke. Oh, with the karaoke fans on my birthday. I was like, man, come on, man. I mean, that's a good thing and a bad thing. That's, you know, on my birthday, gotta say goodbye to them, so that's the bad part of it. It's just a good thing. It's whatever, that's a good way of, a good last karaoke, but that's a different topic. So, go on my birthday, whatever, a good way to go up. But I wanted to do Leanne Wine's, with How to Live. But I chickened out. I had like 1 or 2 beer, and I chickened out. I was like, I'm gonna fuck it up. I always fuck up everything. So I know I'm gonna fuck that up. I want to do. But that was the only time in my life I'll ever get that opportunity. Ever. I can never get that again. Never get that night on my birthday, last night at karaoke, saying goodbye to my karaoke family. How to Live Without You. That would have been perfect, but I didn't do it. But I did do it with Heather, finish it with that, so that was good. So that was, I'm gonna stop now because she's